Hi guys, quickly DigBiz expert again online today, and what I want to show you guys today is actually very important to your trading career. For some of us that have actually been on binary.com for a while, we've actually been believing one way or the other that we can actually be making some very nice money from there. It's very much possible, but a number of us take trading to be a hobby, and that's why we keep losing each and every time. Now, if you don't have a mindset of a business, if you don't have a mindset of an investment for your trading career, you will keep losing. You keep losing back to the market. For those that have actually developed their own mindset as making this a business for themselves. Now, that's why statistics says only 5% of traders make the most of the money in the market, and it's very simple as such like that. You see, more than 95% of traders in the market give their money to the minority 5%, making the most of the market. Now quickly, what I want to show you today is it's based on how you can build wealth strategically in the market. Now, a number of us keep losing money in the market because number one, we fail to have a daily target for ourselves, and two, we fail to have a stop loss level that once we lose to a particular point in time, we will not actually trade again. We just leave it for some other day. And now, like I used to tell people, listen, trading is all about maintaining maximum increase, and decreasing the stop loss, or decreasing the losses incurred over time. And how do you now come about your maximum, your daily target, your daily profit target, or probably the stop loss? Now that's why I actually check for this particular site that is called compounddaily.com. Now you can see the site here, it's called compounddaily.com. Now what you really need to do with this is, let's take for instance that you make a deposit of, a number of us which always start with 100. So let's say you make a deposit of $100 to start with from the beginning of the month, and you're looking at how much you can actually make at the end of the month. Listen, this is what I used to advise people: never target more than 5% daily. Now, a number of us keep thinking 5% is too small and all that. Now I'm going to show you the power of compound interest today. If you can actually follow this advice, honestly, I'll really tell you, this can actually be the real turning point you've been looking for. Now let's take check over to compounddaily.com. Now see what this Jano said. It said compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it back to the market, pays it back to whatever venture that he finds himself. Now what it simply means is patience is the key to wealth creation, as far as I'm concerned. In the beginning it seems like, oh, this thing is not really moving like I want it and all that, but if you can actually just be very patient enough with it, you will actually see how very fast it can be. Now let us calculate $100, targeting 5% daily, for a month, which will actually take it to be 30 days. Shall I take to be 30 days? Now let's go over here and we'll just use the compounding calculator that they have here. So you put it back to your 100, which is your initial deposit that you're starting with, and your daily target, like you said, it's 5%. And what I want us to do now is, now I want to work on 90 days. Let us see what we can do in 90 days with it, spread over 30 days, and all that. Now you make use of your 5% there, and length of time, like I said, is 30, and you are investing back, because at the end of the month, you may probably have to withdraw a little bit of, let's say 50% from there. Now let's click on calculator, and calculator is going to calculate everything back to us. For us, it has totally done that. I want to assume that you withdraw 50% of your earnings monthly. You withdraw 50% of your earnings monthly. Let us see what this one comes out to be for us. Excellent. Can you see what it says now? So that means at the end of the month now, you would have actually increased your capital from $100 to $432. That's just by the way. And you want to make 50% of it. 50% of that's gonna give you stuff like 432 against 2. Now that simply means that you have doubled your amount in the very first month that you started with it, basically because you are very disciplined, you are not very too much money conscious. So you've made this, so you now put back your 232 to start the very second month, going 90 days. So now we are going to 60 days right now. Very good. With this now, can you see now, that is the power of compound interest, because the little or the more money that you put in, it keeps raising it up. Can you see what it has actually given us now? So we did now the very second month. Now we want to assume that you withdraw $500, which is actually a very good lot of amount if we actually know what we're doing. So, and at the end of the month now, we now put in $500 back, which is this. You will see a whopping amount that this is going to give us, because of that huge amount this is actually giving us. So at the end of the month now, we would have actually gained, can you see now, 2,000, which is, by then you would have actually been able to withdraw $1,000, and that's how you can actually just keep. So if you keep going up and up with this, I can actually, if you keep going up and up and up like this, I can actually assure you that by the end of the day, you've actually accumulated enough, capital for yourself, instead of you, thinking of starting with $100, and at the end of 7 days, let's say probably 7 days, you actually want to increase it to $1,000 and now and all that. And that's the reason a number of us keep losing money at the end of the day. I would like to implore us, try as much as possible, don't be too much in a haste whenever you're doing, whenever you're trading. Always set a daily target for yourself, and stick with it. Please stick with it. If you can actually just follow this, I can assure you that one way or the other, you should be very good at the end of the day. I believe this has actually helped someone here. Thanks and God bless, and stay tuned to the channel. Now one more time, let me just give us dailycompound.com. For some of us that might probably just want to go there and just check it out, what we can do with it. Bye for now.